guys, welcome to another Creaky Gamers episode. This week we've got the big Waagh making their debut, or my big Waagh, the Great Keef on the Maw Crusher. So this is only my second game with the big Waagh. I made a few rules errors the first game, so I just ditched that. So we're playing Total Conquest, so you get 1 point for each objective, and you get 2 if you pinch them off the enemy. So it's big Waagh versus Flesh Eaters. First thing, we'll have a look at the army lists. Catch you later. Okay, so we finished deploying first, so we're going to let you guys go first. So the Terrorgeist is back.
Yep. I got too scared by that bloody Maw Crusher. Thought I want me a bit of that.
Army overview.
On the Maw Crusher, and here has the Meat Ripper thing with -3 rend, and he is ironclad, so he's got a 2-up save. And then we have the Iron Fist Battalion. So the big boss of the Gore Grunters has got +2 wounds, and they can use the Mighty Destroyers command ability. Then we got 30 Savage Boys with a War Doc in there, and then there's a War Chanter in there as well. And then on the other objective, we've got 30 Savage Boys and Hard Boys back there, part of the battalion, and we missed out them over here. The Hard Boys hiding in here as well. So that's it. The big Waagh.
10 ghouls.
So yeah, is it what tribe are you, or what faction?
We are Blister Skin.
Blister Skin. Okay, so there's 10 ghouls.
Yep.
Over here.
6 horrors and a horror Cordia, one of the Infernal.
Yep.
We've got 3 Flayers who are Battle Line in Blister Skin.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Terrorgeist.
Terrorgeist. Yeah.
Pardon me. Not the Rhoda. A Ghoul King.
Yep.
Arch Regent.
Yep.
40
ghouls.
and
Yep.
Corpse Mare Stampede.
Okay. Yep.
Chalice of Usharan.
Yep. And some stuff to summon.
Yeah, 3 of these can summon stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
yep.
he can summon 3 of the 3 big guys, either type.
Yeah.
He can
Okay.
summon up to 10 ghouls.
Yeah.
And he can summon either a courtier, 3 of the big guys, or 20 ghouls.
Okay. Now you haven't got the little crypt horror guys, the guys that.
No, the Cryptghast, no.
Cryptghast? No. Okay. Yeah.
Battle round 1.
All right. So we finished deploying first, so you can go first.
Thank you.
While I get sorted.
Alright, so I'm going to do some spells.
Yep.
I'm going to cast... This guy here is going to cast Spectral Host on the Flayers.
Yeah.
What that does is it lets them fly, but because they can already fly, it actually lets them run and charge in the same turn.
Okay.
If I roll a 10 or more on my spell, I can pick up to 3 friendly units.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
No, doesn't go off.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. The Ghoul King on the Unholy Vitality.
Yeah.
On these guys, it basically gives them a 5+ wound or mortal wound save.
All right. 5 up. Yep.
A 6.
Oh. No
well.
pluses. No.
No. Going well so far. So it's just down to this guy. He's going to cast Spectral Host.
Yeah.
On these guys. It needs a 6.
Oh God. What's this? Get rid of those giant dice. They're no good.
We'll give him another chance. And then I'm going to cast the Corpse Mare Stampede.
Okay. Is it a 6?
I think so, yeah. Pretty sure.
I'll try and dispel it anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's your last spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just try and dispel it with this War Doc that's in range over here. And I got a 4, so if it's a 6, you've got it.
No, it's a 7.
Oh, okay. He doesn't get any pluses in this list?
No.
No? Okay.
There you go. What a turn that was.
The movement phase.
So the end of the Flesh Eaters hero phase. They didn't have much success casting any spells there. Failed all 3 attempts. So they've moved up the 40 ghouls to protect that objective on their left flank. And then they're going to be making a strong push in this direction. So there's a screen of ghouls moving up here. And then the Terrorgeist and the Crypt Horrors are going to start moving in that direction. They're going to be making a push towards that unit of 30 Savage Boys, and there's a few Hard Boys over there as well, a small unit of 5 in the corner. So it looks like the Flesh Eater Courts have decided to attack in this direction towards those Savage Boys. So we're hoping the Savage Boys can hold out. And the Terrorgeist is going in that direction as well. So they're relying on their 40 ghouls to hold their home objective, and they're going to push in onto that objective there by the looks of it. And then at the end of the movement phase, they're summoning some more ghouls onto this home objective, so they're going to hold onto that as well. So they'll be free to move away and charge away from it. And they spend another command point to summon on the Crypt Flayers on the flank up the top here. So you'll see some Crypt Flayers drop in here, and that's the end of the movement phase.
That's it. No charges.
No charges?
No.
No charges, no screaming, nothing like that happening? No?
No.
So you guys score 2.
Yep.
So Flesh Eaters, end of Flesh Eater's turn.
The hero phase.
Okay. So the big Waagh. Right, so first thing I do is click my Waagh points. So I get D6.
Your frequent Waagh points.
So I get 3. 3 plus 2 for the War Chanter, plus 1 for each stock. So that's 3. So it's always D6 plus 4 while all the characters are alive. So I've got 7.
Don't forget to scan your frequent Waagh card at the counter.
Yeah, it's frequent Waaghing. So we've got 7 to start off with. I can spend a command point. I've got 1 command point to start with, and I get 1 for this turn. So I think he's going to spend a command point, so I get 1 Waagh point for every 10 models. So I'm going to get 3 for the Savage Orcs, and then 1 for these guys and these guys. Holiday. So it'll give me another 4.
Right.
So it'll put me on 11.
Should have brick, eh?
So I spend a command point, so on a 5 up I get the command point back. I rolled a 2. No, so it cost me a command point.
Oh.
Yep.
Get
your extra.
Hellish
Yeah.
Orator on a 4
Yep.
plus.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. No worries. Okay, then so the War Doc that's in here. So the War Doc in there on a 3 up, he's going to do his dance to give these guys +1 save on those Savage Boys. Yep, so they've got the dance of +1. +1 save on the Savage Boys. The other War Doc in the middle of these ones, he'll do the same thing. I've got a 3. Yep, that's right. So they both the Savage Boys have got +1 to their saves. So we did, here we go, we did the dance. Okay. Now the War Chanter. The War Chanter, he's going to put, so the War Chanter is hiding in there. Where is he? He's in there. So, I can't see him. There he is. There he is. The War Chanter hiding behind there. This is my first time using a War Chanter.
Right.
So I think he can do +1 damage.
Your undead War Chanter.
Undead War Chanter.
Must have been undead by me, and now he's looking for revenge.
The Dead Chanter.
Maybe we ate his head.
In your hero phase, pick 1 friendly Ironjawz unit wholly within 15. Until your next hero phase, add 1 to. So the Gorg Runners have got +1 damage.
Oh, I was going to call my general Hannibal the Cannibal.
Hannibal.
The Cannibal.
The Cannibal. There's some what are they, guava beans or lava beans? What are
The
Chianti with a Chianti?
Yeah,
with some
fava beans.
fava beans, is it? All right.
Pickled with cooked with the.
His other one is fix the meat, which you can't do. And then so the leader of Gore Grunters, which is this guy. He's been promoted to a boss. He gives them a Mighty Destroyers move, so they get a free move. Free move doesn't cost a command point. But before I do that, I got to roll for this volcanic. So on a 6, so D3 mortal wounds on him. So 2 mortal wounds, 1 mortal wound. So that happens at the start of the phase. So then on a 4-up, he's going to heal D3 mortal wounds to them.
Sure.
Yeah, he does. So he heals it. All right.
Nice.
They got to roll for this volcanic terrain, which will only affect the Savage Boys. 3, they're okay. All right. Well, it all worked out all right. So this guy's got a free move. Oh, you haven't got the Chalice up, have you? So
Nope.
it might be worthwhile. Doing a Mighty Destroyers move. So I'm going to do the Mighty Destroyers move on him because he's wholly within 12 of him.
Sure.
So he's going to move forward. His movement is 12. The 12 will fit into there. Alright, so that's the Mighty Destroyers move. Then magic. So he's going to cast. He's got Cunning Beast Spirits. So he'll try and cast that. Goes off with a 7. If anyone can stop that, I've only got 2 spells. He's got 1 and the other guy's got 1. So you may as well try and stop it with someone there.
Yeah. Let's see if these red dice continue there.
It goes off.
I think you might be putting them back in the school box.
So they got +1 save. They got +1 save from the dance and +1 save from the Cunning Beast Spirit. So I'll just put +2 on there.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy's got Brutal Beast Spirit, so he'll try and cast it on these Savage Orcs, and doesn't go off.
Okay.
That's my spells.
The movement phase.
Okay, so we're into the big Waagh moving phase. The Mighty Destroyers move got the Maw Crusher up 12 inches in the hero phase, and then he's moved another 12 inches. And now the Gore Grunters are moving up as well. They've got +1 damage from the War Chanter. The War Chanter runs up behind them. And then the Savage Boys are just going to hang on to this objective here. So the Maw Crusher and the Gore Grunters are going to go after those ghouls in the top right hand corner. The ghouls are getting off their movement tray in anticipation of the combat coming up. And then on the other flank, these Savage Boys are going to have to hold that objective against the might of the Flesh Eaters, who are all coming for them on that objective there. So they're going to shuffle around, and hopefully the War Doc can keep doing his dance to give them +1 armor save. So we're hoping they can hold on there. So it looks like we may be swapping objectives. Let's see what happens.
The shooting phase.
Shooting phase. We do have some shooting phase. The big guy will do his
Fart or whatever it is.
yeah, his big bellowing fart.
Thumb trumpet.
He gets D6 shots. 4 shots. Yeah, he hits on 2s. 3 hits. 3's to wound. 3 wounds. Rend 1.
Alright, so it's just a deathless save. No, 3 dead.
The charge phase.
Charge. I'll do the big guy. He goes 10.
I think that's enough.
And that's enough. He'll just go there. Oh, these guys are. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've just made my mistake. I've made it. The Gore Grunters. Oh, they go 11.
They're in.
They do a mortal wound. Oh, I forgot about the big guy. I'll do him in a minute as well.
Yeah.
I'll do him first. He charged first. I'm going to do his 8 dice. 5 up is a mortal wound.
Yep.
5 mortal wounds
Right.
from his destructive bulk.
Five dead.
And then the Gore Grunters. 2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Okay, that's them. There's no other charges.
Huh. The combat phase.
So I will, I'll do the big guy because we might pull guys out of combat with him. So he's going to fight first.
Yep.
So I'm on 12 Waagh points now. Because I've got a character at the start of the combat phase.
Oh, yep.
So I've got a 6 up ward save.
Right.
I got laugh at him. All right, so he's got 3s and 3s with his Gore Hacker. And Chopper. 3 at minus... 4 at minus 3.
So no.
So that'll be 2 damage each, so 8 damage. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
4 of them, I say.
4 saved. All right. Yeah. Then the Mighty Fists and Tails. He gets 8 attacks because he's okay. 3s and 3s. 2, 4, 6 at minus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they do 3 damage each because he's a mean one.
Right.
So 18 damage.
So 4. So 14. 14. Not looking good for the girls.
Not looking good, no. Well, they can fight back now.
There are all ones. $12.
12.
No ring.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 4 ups. Yeah, they took 4, 5. 5. That's enough to kill a Gore Grunter. Look.
Oh, feeding frenzy for a command point?
Yep.
Because otherwise.
Yep. So pile in them. Yep.
Yep. 6 this time.
6, 2, 4, 6. 4 ups. They took 3 wounds. Oh, I've got my 6 up shrug. So you did 5 before. And 3 this time. So I'll just do my shrugs.
Mm-hmm.
Saved 4 of them. So he didn't actually die.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so 5 plus 3 is 8. I saved 4. Yeah, so that guy gets up. He's got 1 wound left.
Righto.
Laugh at them.
They do indeed.
+1 attack. So they add 1 to hit and wound rolls. So their Jagged Gore Hackers are 2s and 2s. Add 1 to hit rolls and wound rolls for Jagged. So 2s and 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15 at -1, doing 2 damage.
That's 30.
30 wounds. Yeah.
I'll do 2 lots of 15.
Yep.
I've taken 13. I think that wipes them out, but hang on.
I think you had 14 fighting. Yep. All right.
All gone. Oh dear.
Okay, so we'll score 2 for that one.
And 2 for your others.
2 for others. So we'll be on 4.
Correct.
And that's
Battle round 2.
well, you really want to win this priority roll.
Yes. Otherwise it's pretty much game. Oh, we'll see.
Alright. Ready? I got a 4.
I got a 1.
I got a 4 with your giant dice. Alright. That comes off. So we'll take it.
Oh, really?
And we'll get start of the turn. We'll get D6 Waagh points.
Oh, yeah.
So we get another 2 plus 2 for the chanter plus 1 for each war dice. We get another 6. This puts us on 18.
Seems excessive.
18 gives us. We can add 1 plus 1 to hit.
Right.
All right. Next start is here we go. Commander bill. I won't use that. So I've got another command point. I'll do a dance. So this dock will. Yeah, all right. So they got plus 1 save.
Even bright yellow war paint or something.
Yeah. I haven't done their war paint, so I'll give him a heap of war paint on his back or something so I can see it. It's got plus 1 save for them. The other war dock will do it on the other unit. No fails. So that's no good. The war chanter. That's all the dancers. I've got the mighty destroyers that I can do for free. Can you just move in 12 that way? So you'll go there. So that's the mighty destroyers. So that's no good. Alright, spells. This guy will cast Cunning Beast Spirits on them again.
Yep.
Goes off with an 11.
I'll try and dispel it.
Yep. No. Alright, so they've got plus 1 save on them. And the other guy's going to try and cast Brutal Beast Spirits on these ones. Goes off with a 7.
No, 7.
Alright, so they've got Brutal Beast Spirits, which is plus add 1 to hit rolls and so on.
The movement phase.
So the big Waagh get the double turn and the Great Keef on the Maw Crusher. He's going to lining up a charge on the Arch Regent up that top point there you can see. And so the Gore Grunters have just shuffled over and the Savage Boys here, they're not going to do much. Maybe they could threaten to charge the centre, but they're going to hold their objective. So it's Maw Crusher time.
Ah, the shooting phase.
He'll
Scream.
gets D6 shots. 1 shot. Hits. Wounds. 1 at -1 on the Arch Regent.
On the Arch Regent. So I'm pretty sure he's got a 4+ becomes 5+. Yep.
Saves.
The charge phase.
Then stay at that to charge. So the big guy's going to charge him. He goes 7, just push him in. The Gore Grunters I'll just roll for the Gorgon and see if I get a very long charge. 5, no. I'll try and charge with the Savage Boys. They go 10. I don't know if that's enough or not. Yeah, 10 will get them into them. Do I want to? No, I'm just going to leave them there. I don't really need to. Then I'll be fighting too many places, maybe.
The combat phase.
So then we've just got that combat over there.
Sure. You want me to go first?
Alright, so I'm going to do my destructive bulk. Whoops. So we do his destructive bulk.
Oh, he's like, yeah, impacts
2,
of hits.
yeah, 4, 6, 8, on a 5 up. 2, 3 mortal wounds.
Save 1, takes 2.
Alright, so I get another Waagh point because got a hero in combat, so I'm on 19, I'm 1 off 20. So I've just got +1 to hit. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that means that it'll hit on 2s, 2s and 3s. Hit with his Gore Hacker first. Hit on 2s. And then 3s. 3 at -3.
Okay, so they all go through then?
So 6 damage.
6 damage. Does 5, so you killed him.
No. Alright, so I should remember he's got.
Hannibal the Cannibal dies.
Yeah, I'll put that on him because he's killed.
Morgrim Gristle Chewer.
He's actually got +2 attacks and +2 wounds. So that's it. So
That's enough as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, double turn against orcs is pretty bad, I think. We'll score 4 again.
Sure.
Correction here, the orcs should score 3 points here, so I think I picked that up later on and we correct it from 8 back down to 7. Anyway, let's
Hero
see
phase.
what the flesh eaters can do.
This guy's going to cast. He's going to cast.
Come over here. Come on.
6. I think that's okay. But
Come on. Over here. Spell off?
Yeah. You just need a 6 to 7 to dispel it.
I'll try with this guy over here.
Sure.
I got a double 1.
Okay. So he can now. It's on himself. So
Yep.
he can now run and charge.
Run and charge. Yep. Okay.
And then this guy, he's going to do the Black Hunger on him,
Yep.
which adds an attack. Yep, 10.
I don't think I got anyone in range to him now. I did it with that guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I can only do it once. No, you got it. Yep.
alright, so he's got +1 attack. Put that there. I think that's all. That's all you do in the command phase, isn't it?
Get a command point, yeah. You got any command abilities that happen in the hero phase? No, probably not. No. So, yeah, that's probably it.
The movement phase.
Okay, so the big Waagh has swung around the right flank, and then the Flesh Eater Courts. They're going to swarm those Savage Boys holding our left-hand objective. The ghouls are just getting out of the way, running back to hold their own objective and clear the way for the Crypt Horrors to advance there. And here come the Crypt Horrors, so they're going to move up and get a charge off onto the Savage Boys. So the Savage Boys are hoping that the Maw Crusher can come across and help them as soon as possible. And then the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist, the Savage Boys are expecting him to come and attack them as well, but the Ghoul King, he's going back and he's going to try and take on the Maw Crusher. So an interesting move. So there goes the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist. He's gone over, he's going to take on the Great Keef on the Maw Crusher. And then the Crypt Flayers here, they move up, so it's going to be full on attack onto the Savage Boys there. And the Varghulf has moved up as well.
Ah, the shooting phase.
Well, it's the only chance I can do it on my terms,
Yeah, yep.
isn't it?
Yep.
Shooting.
Shooting.
So the these guys are going to scream at your Savage Orcs.
Yep.
What's your Savage Orcs? Bravery?
They get +1 for the banner, but they're still pretty low. They're 5, so their bravery 6.
First one's okay. Oh, 6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And 1 mortal, so 7 all up.
7 all up. 2, 4, 6, 7. So they get their laugh at them 6 up. Yep. Save 1. So 2, 4, 6. So 3 of them die.
These guys over here are going to scream at the other guys.
Yep. At the Ard Boys.
Yeah, what's their bravery?
Their bravery 6, but they got the banner, so their bravery 8.
Right,
They
so
get
they're
+2 to their bravery.
effectively bravery 10 because I'm more than 3 inches away from them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nah. Nah. No. So
Yep.
he's going to do his death shriek. Death shriek. Roll the dice. 5. What's your bravery?
Yeah, good question. Oh, he's got to be very brave. He's bravery 8.
So he's taken 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. So you'll shrug them. He takes 2.
Okay.
So use this big orange one to. These are the wounds taken
Yep.
because he gets bracketed still. He's
Yeah.
got extra wounds. Yeah.
All right. Charge then.
The charge phase.
Which one are you going to do first?
So I'll do the Terrorgeist.
Terrorgeist charging. Yeah.
Oh, 2.
2. Does he get +1?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Would you roll double 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got. Does he get any pluses?
No, don't
No.
think so.
So you'll have to use a command point to re-roll it.
Bloody hell. I mean, I'll have to, won't I? No choice. Watch me roll double 1 again.
It's a disaster.
Watch me roll it again. Oh, no, 5.
Oh,
So he's in.
he's in. Yeah, just.
Jesus.
All right, so that's.
He's not real sure, though, because he keeps falling off. All right. Let's do those
These
flayers.
guys. Yep, the flayers.
Yep, they're in. Put them. Yeah, they got to go the closest, or just
No. Just the first one has to get within half an inch. How far are you going?
9.
9.
So towards the back, if possible.
Yep. So that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
The horrors.
Horrors. Yep.
9.
Ooh. They needed a decent
I
charge.
think that's enough.
Yeah. Yep. So you want to go that way with that one.
Yeah.
So the first one has to get within half an inch, and then you could.
Just
That
not
guy
him.
there.
He's the
Yep,
champion.
yep. So you
Start
got that.
with the hero.
Gonna pile in.
And we'll do the crypt flyers up the back.
Flyers. Yeah.
3. No, they're more than 3 away from you.
Yeah, you need a 4 to get there.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
The combat phase.
Prizes for guessing where I'm
You're going to go first over there. Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty, let's do our gory talons and fangs. We have 6 attacks because we've got +1 from that spell.
Yep. I got 2 command points, so I'm going to. Has he got lots of rend?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, -1, -1, -2.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a command point to reroll ones to save. All out defense.
Alright.
Okay.
Three at Rend 1.
Rend 1, so you'll save on 3s. Save, 666.
You're an Aussie bastard. Skeletal Claws. Oh, they get +1. Spell. 4 hits. 3 wounds at -1.
Save on 3s. Saved. He's on fire.
And the Fanged Maw.
This is the one. This is the one. 6s to hit do a heap of mortal wounds.
Yeah.
6, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, I gave him. What is his thing? Oh, Gruesome Bite. I can reroll failed attacks made with this Fanged Maw.
Can you? Oh no.
And I've got. Normally we'd have 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3 attacks, but I've got 4 attacks because of the spell.
Yep.
So 4s. I'll reroll that one. I won't get greedy. Oh. Actually, I'll reroll both of them. Like the other 2 as well. No. 6 mortal wounds and the attack sequence ends.
That's it.
Yeah.
Didn't you hit with any others?
Yeah, but as soon as if an unmodified hit roll for an attack made with model Fanged Maw is 6, that attack inflicts 6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And the attack sequence ends.
Oh, but you had other hits, didn't you? When you re-rolled them.
Oh no, I did hit with them, but I thought that meant that the attack sequence ends, so I don't roll for any other hits.
Yeah, but you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So that does the 6 mortal wounds, and then the others, what'd you re-roll them for?
I can re-roll them.
Re-roll hits or re-roll failed hits?
Re-roll any, yeah.
Oh, okay. But you re-rolled them, then you missed.
Yeah, I missed with one of them, so I still only hit twice. I hit 3 times to start with.
Yeah.
And then I re-rolled the one that I missed with, and that was a hit. And then I re-rolled the other 2 to try and get 6s, and one of them was a hit. So that's only 2.
2 hits. So you rolled a win with those. Yeah.
Yeah. -2 to save.
2 of them.
Yeah.
So we need
no, just 1.
Just 1.
Yep.
Yep. Goes through.
So it's D6 wounds.
D6 damage. Yep.
2.
2. All right. So 8 altogether. 2, 4, 6, 8. He's got to use 6 up. Laugh at them. Save. He saved 2, so he took 6.
Alright, I'm going to command point to Feeding Frenzy.
Yep.
Because I have to. Right, yeah, it just confuses me. Just like if you read it, it just.
Yeah, 6s to hit.
It says attack sequence ends.
Yeah, that's it. So you don't roll to wound.
Right.
With that dice.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Right, okay. Makes more sense. Alright, so the Gory Talons and Fangs again.
Yep.
This is 3s. 2 at -1.
Saved.
Skeletal Claws. Three at neg 1.
Reroll 1s to save. Yeah, they saved.
And the Fanged Maw again.
Yep. So you got 2 hits. You can reroll your misses, or I would keep the hits and then reroll your misses because you're needing 4s. It's hard to. So you got all hits then. Yep.
2 wounds at -2.
-2, so you'll save on 4-ups. He saved.
Too tough, man. What a tough bugger.
He is tough.
Tough
Ah,
bugger.
so you can't fight again there, can you? No.
No, that was it. Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the Savage Boys before they cark it. So, so the Great Keep survives miraculously against the Terrorgeist. So we'll just zoom through this combat here because there's a hell of a lot of dice here. The Savage Boys get 3 attacks each, and they're fighting in 2 ranks. So they're piling in and fighting against the Horrors, and then they fight against the Crypt Flayers, the birdie ones I think they are. So a bit of damage here and there, but not enough to wipe anything out, and they're going to cop it in the counter-attack. So after that combat, the Flayers there, they pile in and take a few boys out, and then we'll go over to the big combat to see if the Great Keith can kill the Terrorgeist. Yeah, so he's going to have 10 attacks with the boy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and he's got +1 to hit. Yeah, so he's going to be hitting on 2s and 3s. All hit. And 3s. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 at -3.
So there's no save.
So that's 14 wounds.
14. What did you say? How much?
14. 14, yeah.
Holy shit! He's on 2 wounds.
Then because he's taken 8 wounds, he gets 6 attacks with his fists and tails. 2, 4, 6. So 6 attacks with the mighty fists and tails. They'll get +1 to hit, so they'll be 2s to hit. And 3s. 4 at -2.
Right. Okay, 3 go through.
That's 9 damage.
I think he's dead.
Because he's a mean un. Yeah.
It's gone.
Yep, and then you
Explode
with bats or something, don't you?
Infested. 1 damage. 1 mortal wound.
6 up. Yep. So
Well, you're going to save that. Just add insult to injury.
Take a 9. And then back over here where the Crypt Horrors are going to pile in. The Great Keith has taken out the Terrorgeist, and the Crypt Horrors are going to pile in here and attack the Savage Boys. And I'm always surprised the Savage Boys since I've started using them. This is only my 2nd game with the big Waagh, and they've pretty resilient with 2 wounds, surprising. You look at them, but the War Doc can give them a dance for +1 save, so they hang on, a few die. That's it?
Yep.
You haven't got any.
Command point, so I can't do a feeding frenzy.
Can't you do it for free?
No, because I took that other one.
Oh, it's a different one. Yeah. Okay.
Different Grand Court.
Battle shock.
So everyone's fought now, haven't they?
Yep.
Okay, so I think there's the objective. We've still got enough there. I've got to do battle shock, so I'm going to spend a command point
Just can't
from
pass
my
it.
War Doc. Yeah, to pass. Yep.
I can't fail it on my 2.
Yeah, you're fine. Yep.
So
You score 1.
Oh dear. Alright.
Roll off the turn.
Battle round 3.
I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Oh, you needed that.
Oh, I did.
The hero phase.
Command phase.
Yeah.
So old mate there's gonna roll his muster ability.
Yes. Try and heal
Brings
some.
back 1.
1. Oops.
That's it. He can do a spell. He's gonna do I'm going to do Black Hunger on this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes off 8. Gives him D3. So it gives him 1 extra attack.
I'll try and stop with my...
Sure.
Oh, where the bloody hell is he? Oh, he's here. He's fighting them. Oh boy. He could kill him. He's going to try and stop it. I got a 10.
Oh, you stopped it.
Stopped it.
Alright, movement.
Yep.
The movement phase.
So the Flesh Eater Courts are just trying to salvage something out of the game and maybe finish off those savage boys before the end. But the Gore Grunters and the Great Keef on the Maw Crusher are coming across. So we're just playing it out for a bit of fun here towards the end. See what we can happen.
Ah, the shooting phase.
Go on the map, buddy.
So the guys at the side there?
Yes, we're bravery. Did I say I was?
6.
6?
6 or 7?
I think they start at 5 and they go up to 6 because of the banner. Savage Oryx 5 go up to 6. Yep.
Alright, so that's 2 mortal wounds so far.
Yep.
4, another 4. 6
Yep.
so far. That's it, 6 from those guys, but I'll do the ones at the back as well.
Yep.
They're more than 3, so this is -2 to my roll.
Yep.
So nothing. 8 -2 is 6, which is nothing.
Alright, so 6 mortal wounds. Save 2, so 4 wounds, 2 dead.
Oh, I get a command point, sorry.
2 dead this turn.
Charge phase.
The charge phase.
Who's charging? Just these guys.
Yeah, I'll do the Waagh.
Waagh, yep.
10. So you could actually charge up the back there, couldn't you?
Can he fly?
Yeah.
Yep.
This guy.
Yep.
Got big fucking wings. 10. Oh no, not really. Alright, the guys, the crypt flyers at the back.
Yep.
3.
That'll be enough.
Yeah.
Go that way maybe.
Something like that.
Yep.
I'll roll for the other guy, but I don't think he's going to be able to. There's no room for him unless I roll like a
Let's
4.
roll a really big around the outside, no.
That's it.
Huh.
Charges.
The combat phase.
Okay. Which one do you want to do?
Think we'll do the I think we'll do the horrors.
Yep.
So
Okay, so this is a big combat. The Crypt Horrors pile in and take on the Savage Boys. And as I said, the Savage Boys are quite resilient, but they do quite a bit of damage to them. And then combined with the attacks from the Crypt Flayers that have come in from the side and the back and so on, the Savage Boys fight bravely. And you can see the little war doc there, he's a little yellow face, he's fighting as well. And so they attack him, and I think they take him out as well, so it's not looking good. There's no characters around for the battle shock after that little guy goes, and I think we might have run out of command points by this stage. So the Savage Boys, they're taking a beating. Oh, many Savage Boys going. The Waagh as well piles in and does some damage to them as well. So it's not looking good for those boys holding that objective. That's it, isn't it?
yeah.
Yep. Okay. So,
Battle shock.
in Battle Shock, I lost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So I roll the dice and add 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15.
There's 9.
My bravery is 6. How many have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So my bravery is 7. Yeah, 7. So yeah, 8 more die. You're right.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6,
Not enough though.
8. Oh, well, we're not done. Many have died. He misses. Don't worry. Okay. Anticlimactic. All right. So you got 4. 4. I got 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Still got enough to hold that. Just. So you got to score 1.
Yep.
It's 7-4. Our go.
Yep. I don't think I'll be coming back from this one.
Okay, so the big Waagh, they're controlling their home objectives on the right-hand flank here. The Gore Grunters are using the Mighty Destroyers to make a free move in the hero phase without spending a command point. That's from the Iron Fist Battalion. And so the Maw Crusher and the Gore Grunters are going to start moving on that objective, held just by a couple of units of 10 ghouls. So we decide to quickly play through these turns because it's a foregone conclusion now. And the Ard Boys get stuck in and do some fighting there, and then on the last turn the big Waagh wins the priority. So we call it quits.
You want me to go first?
In-depth post-battle analysis.
We'll take it. We can call it quits at that if you want, because
I'm not going to catch you.
no. These guys are going to murder those ghouls, and he'll murder them as well, probably. Yeah.
He'll get into the back ones and murder them. So that'll be yours, and you'll take that. I'll probably take that event. I'll take that one.
Well, you'll score this one in your turn, unless I.
No. It's not. The best I can get is in the last 2 turns. The best I can get is another 3.
Yeah.
2 for claiming that one.
You'll get
2 next.
2 for claiming this.
Won't have that one anymore, and I'll get 1 at the last turn for holding on to it. Maybe.
Yeah, you might be able to hang on to that one for a turn or 2, but yeah, I've got a 5-point lead. I'm on 9.
No,
yeah.
mate.
All right, good game. So we'll say I would have got that one eventually for another 2.
Yeah, I'd get.
I've still got these. I'm always scoring these 2.
Yeah. So you would get 4. You would get 4.
4 this turn. Yeah.
And the next turn you would get 3.
Yeah. And you would get 2.
And then 1.
And 1. Yeah. So it ended up about 15-7, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well done, mate.
Yep.
Fuck, he's a hard bastard, this one.
He is, isn't he? Wow.
I told you, I'm having nightmares about him.
Yeah. Being able to, that Mighty Destroyers thing is unreal.
What about an army of them?
An army of those.
I bet you could have. Bet you can. Bet you there's a battalion.
You can have. I've seen people run 2.
Because the flesh eaters have got. I can have an army of terrorgeists.
Yeah.
They can be battle line.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
But if you had rolled a handful of 6s over there.
I made my biggest mistake was I should have screened that big unit so that you couldn't get him in the one smash. I should have had a little unit of ghouls in front of him screening them.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing. Yeah, well, I charged them with my 2 toughest, strongest units.
Yeah.
Combat units. My 2 hammer units hit them and they died. Well, which is what you expect, you know. I had about 1,000 points fighting your
but whereas
unit.
if I had have screened them, you would have wiped out the ghouls in front of them, and then hopefully I might have been able to come back at you at least. Lasted a bit longer over there.
Yeah.
You would have got me eventually, but I could have kept you back for a bit. Anyway, that's the way it goes, huh?
Yeah.
That's the Warhams. That's the man dollies. He's scary, that man. I don't know what wouldn't. I don't know what he would be able to go toe to toe with him.
Oh well, your terror guys. If you had rolled a handful, like a couple of 6s on the first attack, and then a couple more 6s on the second attack,
true.
You would have killed him, and then we would have been saying, "Wow, that Terrorgeist is good."
Yeah, true.
Okay, thanks for watching another Creaky Gamers episode. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. We'll catch you later. Big Waagh!
Well, that was different.
Yep, lousy, but different.